Give time for it to like boot up and warm up essentially. Hey there viewers of the corn, my name's Average Bardator and welcome back to the stream. I'm gonna let this run again. Let's see here. And we're gonna begin the next part of the series. Let's see, chapter 2. Enjoy.
We're Alive, a story of survival. Chapter 1, It Begins. Part 2 of 3.
How does it look out there?
I don't see any. Maybe they left.
Don't take any chances. Go slow and quiet.
You ready?
Let's do it. The moment we opened the door, the world felt different. There was no one in sight, but we could feel they were close.
Clear.
Head around back to the motor pool.
Angel, there's one, look.
It's the commander. What is he doing?
He's just standing there. Like he's information.
Weird.
Hey, come on! Motor pool's just around the corner. Take it slow.
Move! Saul, you're driving. Clip the lock. Start it.
I can't! I have to warm up the glow plug.
Fuck, I forgot about that. What is that?
Come on! Come on!
Oh shit. Seal the hatch. You can't.
Got it! Hold on!
You're everywhere. Run him over. There's one on the roof. Got him.
Hey, look who it is!
Did you really have to run over the commander?
He was in the way.
You swerved to hit him.
Saul, stop fucking around and get us out the gate.
I'm not smart.
Turn left on Bandini and keep heading west.
None of us would say it, but we feared what we might find outside the gate. For the first time in a long time, I was afraid. Not for what might happen to me, but what happened to the world. We were 3 men lost in a land of confusion.
Keep your eyes peeled for any survivors. We can fit around 4 or 5 more in here if we pile up a bit.
That's if we find any. This place, it's a ghost town.
How fast do you think it spreads?
Too fast for anyone to be able to do anything about it.
Just keep your eyes peeled. You have family out here?
Yeah, kinda. My parents live in Northern California, outside San Luis Obispo. You?
It's just my girlfriend and I. You know, I'm sure your parents are all right. You know, the less
Yeah, I'd rather
populated...
not talk about it right now.
My mom lives outside Anaheim.
That's great.
Angel, did you try your cell phone again?
Busy still. But I'm gonna
Stop
keep...
the car!
What is it? Look, up there, the roof of the flower shop. Angel, get in the turret. Saul, keep the engine running.
Oh my god. Riley, come here.
How many up there?
Just 2.
Well, get down here as fast as you can.
Ah, shit.
Got him. Hurry up, though, more coming.
Pull the Humvee closer. Jump onto the roof. Angel!
Come on, pigs. I can't. It's only like 7 feet. It's not hard.
Got
I'll
him.
catch you.
Need to
Come
go
on.
now.
There's too many of them.
Michael, we have to leave her.
Come on. All right.
Climb through the hatch.
You're crushing me.
Just hold on.
I'll be right back, guys.
We're clear.
Where do I go from here?
Left at the light. Just keep going straight for a couple miles until you hit harbor.
Thanks for picking us up.
Yeah, no problem.
Where are the rest of you?
This is it.
You're it? No, where are the others? You know, army people.
We were the only ones to show up. Everything happened too fast. No one could have prepared for this.
Where
Zack
is
said to turn
everyone
down
else?
the PS4.
For all we know, he could have just been shooting at him.
Where are we going?
We're heading to an apartment building that we can hole up in for a while.
Is that gonna be safe?
We'll make it safe. Once we have it locked down and we can go out and look for survivors.
What happens after that?
Not sure. One step at a time.
Bex and I were on the roof for a while. I didn't think anyone was going to come.
Who's Pegs?
That would be me.
Oh. Hi, Pegs. I'm Saul. And that's Angel and Michael.
Riley, nice to meet all of you. Where are you all from?
I don't mean to be rude. I know you're trying to be polite, but you will have much more time later on to fill each other in on the details. Right now, we need to focus on what's going on.
Totally, you do your thing.
We sped through what was left of downtown. Small fires were all over the place, and abandoned cars littered the air. We never saw anyone else. I had to keep my eyes on the road, but they kept wandering back to Peg. Her chocolate brown hair and her dark eyes seemed to draw me to her. She looked to be in her early 20s. Unlike Peg's, Riley gave off a very confident vibe. She was fit and strong, maybe somewhere in her 30s. I knew army girls who weren't as put together as she was.
Do either of you know how to use a rifle? Any type of handgun?
I'm a pro archer.
Like Robin Hood? The bow and arrow?
Yeah, that.
Okay, well, that doesn't really help us. What about you?
I've never shot a weapon before.
Well, I've shot a gun, but I just don't remember how.
Here, we have 2 Berettas. They're handguns. They're really easy to use. All you need to do is flip these switches from safe to fire. See that red dot there? If you see that, the safety is off. If we get into a really bad situation, you use it. Otherwise, let us be the first to fire.
I can do that.
No thanks.
What do you mean, no thanks?
I mean, I don't need one.
Oh, you mean you don't feel comfortable with it? Well, once we get some downtime, I'll help train you.
Or I could. Angel here is an officer and he doesn't like to get his hands dirty.
No, really, I wouldn't mind.
No, it's not that. I just don't agree with weapons.
Wait, you what?
I just don't want to.
All right, I'm not gonna push. Riley, you okay with it?
Hell, if you hadn't given me a weapon, I probably would have stolen one.
Fair enough. So how do you two know each other?
I thought we were gonna save the small talk.
I can pay attention to more than one thing at a time.
Oh, we don't really know each other. Well, not until today. I work as a chef near the farmer's market. Bex here worked at the flower shop you picked us up at.
Riley found me in the commotion and we climbed up to the roof. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, Riley.
Everyone else wasn't so lucky. If we had waited only a few more seconds, we would have rounded the corner right into them.
What happened?
It all happened so fast.
The people that were attacked first got it the worst. They just collided. Blood went everywhere. Then the ones that were sprayed on started to attack others as well.
So they turned into them from the blood?
I don't know. Not everyone did, I don't think. Only a few. It was hard to tell who was attacking who. They all looked the same. Within a few minutes, though, it was clear who was who, and there weren't any of us anymore. Until you showed up, I figured it wouldn't be much longer before they found us, and we'd end up joining them.
Look, I know it's difficult right now, but the details are important. How long did it take for the people to turn into them?
A few minutes, I guess. It depended on how close they were. There were some that tried to run away, but they were chased down. They're so fast.
Oh, we already knew that.
We're almost there.
Look, once we get inside and we make it safe, I need you to tell me every detail, even if it seems obvious or irrelevant, okay? You two, Pegs.
All right.
The more we know about what we're dealing with, the better chance we have of surviving and not becoming one of those things.
All right.
Pull around to the side down that ramp. We'll secure it from the ground floor, starting with the parking garage.
Going there.
Kill the engine.
I shut the security gate?
What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, do it. The Hummer can get through it if we need it to.
Looks clear.
It does, but we have to make sure. Sweep across the back row of cars. If we miss one of these things, the whole tower could fall. Check in and under the cars.
Hey, we've got something over here.
What is it?
It looks like they got him when he was trying to get in his car.
You breathing?
I don't see how he can. Oh, God.
Saul, you know what to do.
Got it.
Pegs, Riley, come over here by me.
What is he doing?
Well, unless we have to, we don't want to shoot anything down here. The sound could echo out of the building and bring more of them here.
So he's going to...
He's going to make sure he doesn't get back up, and we only know one method of making sure.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Hey, make sure you don't get any blood on you.
I didn't. Cut through pretty easily. Was already halfway through before I even started on his neck.
Well, leave your knife here. We don't know exactly how it spreads. Let's head up towards the lobby. I was worried that the new additions might complicate the plan, but they followed my lead and stuck close by, never getting in the way. The lobby wasn't as secure as I would have hoped. Sunlight was streaming through the many windows and glass panes. I was pretty sure anything could get in here if it really wanted to.
Clear.
Saul, I need you to find something to lock or barricade the main entrance door.
I saw some chains in the Hummer, and I think there's a spare lock in the toolbox.
Yeah, do it. Riley, you go with him?
Will do.
Man, it's alright. We were just down there.
Until we've cleared this entire building, no one is to be alone. Ever. Got it?
Yeah. Come on, girl. You got my back. Just don't shoot it.
Angel, I'll cover the front. Check the elevators.
Why don't I watch the front and you check them?
I just need to know if they're working. Fine, I'll do it.
Out of order?
Someone's inside there.
See, what I tell you, nothing to what? What? What is it?
Angel, secure the front door. Saul, give me your knife. I'm gonna pry open the doors.
You had me leave it downstairs.
I know you didn't. Now hand it over.
I cleaned it off. It's fine.
Listen, you made yourself the guinea pig by not listening to me. We wanted to avoid any contact with that blood. Don't let it happen again.
Front door secure.
All right. I'll open it. You two be ready to fire. On 3. 1, 2, 3!
To find out more or become a sponsor, visit www.thezombiepodcast.com or free on the iTunes Store, keyword We're Alive. Starring Jim Gleason, Nate G, Shane Salt, Claire Doden, Elisa Elliott. Featuring Michael Swan. Written and directed by Casey Wayland. Associate producer Jason Scott. Print editor Blythe Hill. Composers Katie Wayland and Ron Gallagher. Producer Shane Salt. Casey Wayland. This has been a Wayland production. We're Alive, a story of survival. Chapter 1, It Begins. Part 3 of 3.
All right. I'll open it. You two be ready to fire. On 3. 1, 2, 3!
Oh shit! Oh man, don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Who the hell are you?
I'm Datu, the maintenance guy for the building. Oh thank God you're here.
What were you doing in there?
I was coming down when the power went out. Oh thank God you found me.
You work here?
Well I live here too. Where are the rest of you?
This is it.
Where are your tanks and shit? I mean, you are the U.S. Army, right?
We are in the army, but like I said, this is it.
Well, whatever. I'm just glad you're here. Wait, where are we going?
Upstairs.
I don't think there's anyone else up there, but most everyone in the building was at work, and those who are here left. Word has it there is an evacuation site a few miles from here.
Oh, thank God.
Evac site? Where?
Off of 4th Street and Bandini.
We drove by that intersection. There's no one there.
No one? No one at all?
I would have remembered seeing something.
Oh no. I've worked in this building for 5 years. You don't know how many of those people I knew. The ones that left. Some of them had children. I watched them grow up over the years.
I didn't say they died, I just said they weren't there. Maybe there was an evacuation. Maybe they got out.
Yeah. Or maybe they didn't.
At ease.
Still, there's no reason to
Yeah,
go upstairs.
it is. It really is cool.
We can get going, right?
We're staying here.
You're what? But there's nothing here.
Exactly.
I can't. I just can't. Take these chains off. Let me out. Maybe they're coming back.
Sir, you're not listening to us.
Riley, wait.
I got this.
Let me out.
Look, Datu. You may think it could be better out there, but it's not. We've been out there, we know. Your building is much safer. And we have these soldiers here to help us. They already saved Pegs and me, and they can save lots more too. But we can't do it without your help. We need to make sure this place is safe before we bring them back here.
Why do you need me?
We need to make sure it's safe here. That means going from room to room, making sure. You have the keys, don't you? And you know what key opens what door, and every place that someone or something might be hiding in this building. We need your help.
Yeah. I guess you do.
Those men, they're trained for this sort of thing. They'll protect us, so why not help them? The less time in here, the more lives they could save out there.
Okay. I'll help. Come on, this way.
Whoa. Why don't you just point which way, and I'll go first?
This is the stairwell. Here.
You sure the other elevator is clear?
Yeah, I think so.
We have to make certain. What floor is it on?
Top floor. See, the hour's pointing to the number 15.
There are only 15 floors?
Well, 14, but there's no number 13.
Think you can do anything about the power?
Oh, we still have power. Something just blew out the breaker.
So where do we turn it back on?
It's in the maintenance room in the basement, but that's not the problem.
Then what is?
Something blew out the main, which means it is something big. If I flip it back on, it could start a fire.
Yeah, that would definitely be a problem.
I have some flashlights in the apartment on the 2nd floor. Once we find what blew it, I can flip it back on.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, you look familiar. Do I know you?
Nah, you must be mistaken.
What about Riley?
We'll be up in a sec. Hey, Riley. Thanks for talking to Datu.
No problem, we needed him. We're all on the same team now, right?
I guess. Thanks, though. I don't think he would have listened to me.
Well, you work as long as I have in the restaurant biz, you have to deal with a lot of people that don't like your food.
You a bad cook?
I was great. You just can't please everyone.
No, you can't. The first few floors reminded me of my time overseas, going from room to room in near total darkness. You didn't know what was behind every door, and every step could be your last. The place was empty. Some rooms had clothes strewn about, like they'd scrambled to leave in a hurry. The pictures of the people on the walls haunted me as I walked past them. I kept a close eye on Angel. He never told us what apartment his girlfriend lived in, but I knew from his reaction on the 3rd floor that we had found it.
This door's open.
Careful.
Contact down the hall. Cease fire. He's down.
You know this guy?
That was Mr. Lord. Good man. Well, was.
We have something in here.
Okay. Be careful.
You okay, Angel?
Yeah, I'm fine. Come on.
Living room clear.
Check the bedroom.
We've got a live one. Looks like her legs are broken.
Don't get too close.
Why not?
Ma'am, I know you're hurt, but can you hear us?
She's crawling towards us.
She's turned. Shoot her.
No, wait. Please, just wait.
Angel, she's one of them. Look at her.
I know. I see it.
It's her, isn't it?
It's Cindy.
We don't have much of a choice on this one. What do you want us to do?
This bitch is getting closer to me. Can I shoot
Don't
her
call
already?
her that.
Angel, we have to do this, but I need you to make the call.
Do it.
Saul, wait outside with the others.
Got it.
You made the only choice you had, and you know it.
I know.
Once we get things calmed down a bit, I'll help you find a place and we can bury her.
Thanks, Michael.
But right now we can't do that. We need to continue going through this place. I need to know you're okay to do that.
I am.
Yeah. You sure? I can't have any hesitation.
I'm on it, Michael.
All right.
Is he okay? What happened in there?
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We found one, but we took care of it.
Was it Cindy? Oh, man, she was a really nice lady.
Angel, what the hell?
Come on, Michael.
Look, I lost people I love as well, and you don't see me breaking down right now. We cannot do this right now.
Have a heart. This was like a few feet in front of him.
What the hell is wrong with you, Michael? We all lost people today, Angel. It's okay, you're not alone.
Michael, where you going?
If he gets a moment, I get one too.
Come on, where are you? I know you had them in here. I could smell them. Shit. Oh, here we go. Where the fuck did you put your lighter?
Need a light?
I pooped a little bit.
You should sneak up on
There
me.
we go. Story seems cool. Of course it is cool. You didn't have to text me to ask me if I was drunk. Could have just been like, hey, drunk.
I quit this a long time ago. Gave it up when I was overseas. I guess I made it long enough.
Yeah, me too. Stopped because it was bad for my health. That's the least of my concerns now, right?
You know, I'll be all right on my own. Saul may need backup, but I sure as hell don't. You don't have to be in here right now.
I didn't have to jump onto the back of your Humvee either, but it's a choice I made.
Why don't you go and try and console Angel? Work some of that magic like you did in Datu.
I'm where I should be.
What does that mean?
You may have them fooled, but not me.
Oh? And how's that?
You're hurting right now, but for different reasons.
But because we had to shoot Angel's girlfriend? Well, yeah. I feel bad about it, but it was the right thing to do.
No, I mean about the losing loved ones today. The thought never crossed your mind until now, did it?
Oh, yeah, it did. It bothered me all
I
day.
don't think so. Look, it's all right to talk about it. You don't have anyone, do you?
Well, maybe I do and maybe I don't. What does it matter?
You look pretty young. Where are your parents?
God, we're smoking a cigarette, not having drinks. I ain't about to give you my life story already.
Look, I don't know you very well, but we need to look after each other. I can see when someone's in pain. I just don't want whatever it is to get to you.
And how would that happen?
Something back there hurt you as much as Angel is hurting. And you're not letting it out. And until you do, it will continue to eat you away.
You know, it may be cute to think you hold some kind of inspired wisdom that can cure all wounds, but you don't know anything about me. And no quick fix flirtation is going to heal any open wound. Hey, can you tell me what's so funny? You know, you make it really hard to keep a straight face.
No, it's not that. It's just flirtatious. Seriously? You're not my type. I'm flattered though.
You know you have an infectious laugh. Anyone ever tell you that?
Yeah, a few times.
Well, it made me feel better than all the squabbling you were doing before that.
What's wrong? I thought I heard something screaming here.
No, that would have been Riley's laugh.
Oh. Alright. Well, anyway. Angel's on his feet and looking for you.
All right, you heard the man. Let's move out.
Michael, don't forget what I said, alright?
Yeah, whatever.
How many floors we got to go?
11 more is all.
Holy shit, 11? Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Especially now that Riley has warned them in their own language. They probably understood all that shit.
What? I like her laugh.
Oh shit. You smell that?
Oh, I do now. Ugh.
Something's burning. Datu, you have an extinguisher?
It's down the hall, but I don't see any smoke.
Oh, whatever it is, it's awful.
Hey, Michael? Remember Suicide Gate?
Why would you bring that up now?
Smell familiar?
A little bit. Why?
Just a hunch. Follow me.
Stay close together.
Here. Do this door.
Just a second.
Oh god. Yup. I knew it.
What? I don't see anything.
Michael, why don't you, me, and Dad 2 take this one? Angel, you watch the hall with Riley and Pegs?
Holy.
Well, that's one way to go.
Smells just like Suicide Gate.
Yep. You got it.
What happened there?
There was a gate outside one of the green zones that was constantly hit by car bombs. When it torched the bodies in the surrounding cars, the smell stayed in the area long after.
Yeah, look at this. It must have been standing in the bathwater when he reached up and grabbed it. Must have flown like 4 feet.
What happened to just using a blow dryer or a toaster?
The circuit would have just popped.
I guess he didn't want to do it wrong. Look at this. He ripped the entire strand of wires out of the wall. Bit overkill.
No pun intended. Datu, can you shut the power off to this room so you can get it back on for the rest of the building?
Of course.
Saul, go with him downstairs. We'll wait for you.
What was it?
Oh, someone chose an alternative to survival.
Oh, how?
Well, let's just say you don't want this room.
Or this floor, for that matter. Phew.
Well, I think it's safe to say that I'll be staying on the top floor. Further from the ground, the better.
I'm sure you'll think differently after 14 flights of steps.
Oh, yeah, no elevator.
Not unless you want to risk getting stuck.
Well, I don't know about you, but I really like that apartment on the second floor with a nice TV and a classic modern sofa.
I thought that one was nice too. I'll stay with you there.
Really, you don't have to. There are a lot of others to choose from.
You already making stakes on the rooms?
Well, why not? I mean, it is our building now.
That's one way of looking at it.
You know, I like the one, what was it, 2B? The one with the nice leather couch and the king-size bed?
See? Told you this place was a better idea than the prison.
Oh, nice.
Now, just because the lights are on and this place feels a lot safer, don't get getting complacent on me.
What's that mean?
Don't let your guard down.
I'm not doing much, so all right. I'm kind of worthless now, aren't I?
Well, maybe you're not able to do something right now, but once this place is secure, I'm sure you'll be useful. What'd you do outside, like for your job?
I was a florist.
Okay, well, I guess you could, Angel?
You got me there, I don't know.
Oh, come on, guys. I thought you had thought this one through.
We did, mostly. I mean, we're here, aren't we?
Look, Pegs. Once this place is up and running, we're going to need food. And not just what hasn't expired in people's cupboards.
Yeah, so there you go. You could make a garden on the roof. We're gonna need fruit, vegetables, spices.
Sure, take
What are you talking about? It's okay to claim a nice place to sleep for a few nights, but you want me to start a garden? How long are we planning on staying here? I'm sure someone will come for us. This will be over in a few days.
It might and it might not. I'd rather plan for long term and be rescued tomorrow.
Riley brings up a good point, Michael. But we need to do more than just planting food. We're going to need to get organized.
The more people that we can help and have hide out here, the more important it is they each pull their own weight.
Everyone would be more than willing to. I mean, Pegs and I would do damn near anything for you after you picked us up. Wait, I just made us sound like prostitutes.
Well, I thought that was implied.
Oh, come on, that's not even funny.
I can't draw. I'm a terrible art guy.
He's all good.
All right. Let's get moving.
After our first day in the tower, my legs ached like no time before. We couldn't stop and rest before the building was empty and clear. We found a few more of those things here and there. No survivors. Each flight of steps made my shin splint and my back ache. I think that first day was the longest for me. By the time we reached the last floor, I thought I was prepared for everything. I was wrong.
I really can't. I can't draw.
To find out more or become a sponsor, visit
Nope.
www.zombiepodcast.com
No.
or free on the iTunes store, keyword We're Alive. Starring Jim Gleason, Nate Gies, Shane Salk, Claire Doden, Elisa Elliott, Jay Olegario. Featuring Michael Swan. Written and directed by Casey Wayland. Associate producer Jason Scott. Print editor Blythe Hill.
No, I
Composers,
don't.
Katie Wayland and Ron Gallagher. Producer Shane Salk. Casey Wayland. This has been a Wayland production.
We're Alive is brought to you by Reef Systems, Inc. has been in business for over 25 years. Their clients include such businesses as Quicksilver, Bass Pro Shops, the Hyatt Hotels, and even the Department of Fish and Game. They specialize in custom aquariums from 100 gallons to 20,000 gallons and have traveled all over the United States delivering that service. For all your fish tank needs, contact The Two Things. Part 1 of 3.
Nothing used to scare me. I didn't fear death or what might be there on the other side if today was my day. That was then, and this is now. We arrived on the top floor after 4 hours of going through the rest of the building. My eyes were starting to blur, so it took several attempts to bring down the last one of those things we found on the 9th floor. There'd be time to rest later. We only had one more to go.
You ready?
All set. Saul, you good?
Whatever.
Hey, keep your shit sharp. Only one more to go.
Man, ain't no one up here.
On 3. 1, 2.
Oh.
3.
Fall back! Get back, motherfucker! Well, who the fuck's shooting at us?
Hold your fire! Hold it! We're not them! We're normal!
Why don't you peek your head out around the corner and let me see?
Fucking asshole! I'm not one of them!
See? You fall for my tricks. But I'm not gonna fall for one of yours.
Tattoo, who the hell is this guy?
It's Bill. He owns the building. Well, he inherited it. I don't know he was still here. You want me to open up with the saw? He's only got a shotgun. If I blind fire around the corner, we'll shred him.
Look, I may hate this fuck, but we're not gonna kill him.
Why not? See, that too agrees with me.
Hey, Michael's right. He's only acting in self-defense.
Maybe you should try reasoning with him.
What do you think we've been trying to do?
Bill, it's all right. We're here to help. How could I be talking to you right now if I was one of them?
Maybe you're different. Why should I take a chance if I don't have to?
You just need to trust us.
Sure, I'll trust you. Why don't I just put my shotgun down so you can come closer and tear my fucking face off like the others?
Saul, knife.
What are you doing? You're not going to...
Just using it for its reflection. Hell, if I'm sticking my head out again. All right. He's created a barricade outside his apartment with furniture.
Oh, I'm sleepy.
I don't have a clear shot.
It's sleepy time. I'm gonna have to continue this tomorrow.
Yeah,